Hey everybody, today's mini lesson will be a little bit different because it will be about communication without words. So maybe you're thinking, how do we talk or communicate without words? Well, we call this nonverbal communication. It can be through hand gestures, it can be with your face, it can be with your body language. What is your body saying? So today I have a list of hand gestures and other communications that are used a lot in the United States. And I chose these specific ones because I found out that many of them have very, very different, if not bad, meanings in other countries. Not all countries, maybe a group of countries or one country. So I thought it might be helpful for two reasons to show you these. One, so that you learn what we mean when we do certain hand gestures in the United States, but also in case they do mean something different in your country or in a country where you have been or where you have lived, now you will know what they mean when you're here. So the first one is this. So we call this thumbs up because your thumb is up, not down. Thumbs up means great. Okay, sounds good, good job. I do this a lot with my kids to make sure that they're listening. Hey, did you hear me? Thumbs up. And they say, okay. You'll see this a lot, maybe out in public, people you don't know. Someone might say, all right, have a good day, instead of saying, okay, you too. Either way, it's all positive. It means something positive here in the United States. Thumbs down just means no, or it wasn't good. I think you more often will see thumbs up. All right, the next one is to point with your pointer on your hand, with your pointer finger to point. So many of us from the United States, when we were little, we were told, don't point out in public. It's rude to point. And doing a little research, I learned that many other countries to point is rude or it means something different. But in general, in the United States, it means you're looking at something or you're trying to say that one, that thing, that person, or maybe say it's over there. And so when it has a purpose, it's not necessarily rude. It is just meant to show something specific. All right, next is this. This in the United States means okay. It's like an O and a K, sort of. You might say, hey, how'd the game go? Okay. Or, hey, can you get that done, please? Okay. It's usually a positive thing, not necessarily a bad hand gesture. But again, I did learn that in other countries, it's not necessarily a nice gesture. But have no fear, here in the United States, it just means okay. All right. I also learned that in other countries, just using your right hand or your left hand means different things. So in general, in the United States, to use your right hand or use your left hand, it doesn't matter. If anything, we might give a little more praise to someone who is dominant or stronger with their left hand because it's more rare. So we would say for writing or eating with their left hand or even playing sports especially, often because left-handedness is more rare, we praise that or we think that's good in the United States. Let's see what's next. All right. So next on my list is, here it comes. The use of your right or left hand. Yep, we talked about that. All right. With your hand or your finger to say, what is this saying? That means come here or come over here. I think this is more often done with kids or animals. Again, I did read something about this not being very, not being positive, actually being a negative thing to do to people in other countries, but here in the United States, it's okay. Maybe you go to a restaurant and the person hosting says, okay, your table's ready. Come this way. Follow me. That's okay. Or you need to tell your kids, hey, you're being quiet. Come here. Maybe because you're at church or something. It's totally okay. Next one is this. And often like this. Shh. This simply means to be quiet. It means please stop talking or talk quieter, softer. Again, this one is more often used with kids, maybe with pets, but I would say more so with kids. Shh, please be quiet. All right, next one, waving. So I'm sure you've seen this, but in the United States, we will wave. Hey, hi, hello. We even use this to say goodbye. Goodbye, see you next time. Again, nothing rude here. It's totally common practice to do this. So don't fear if that is also a hand gesture maybe in your country or a country where you have been, that's not okay. It actually is totally fine in the United States. Well, that wraps up my list of hand gestures that I wanted to show you. Again, because I saw a lot of things in my research saying that specific other countries or regions in the world, these were not acceptable, they are okay here. Again, it's okay if you're not comfortable doing these things. You don't have to. You can certainly use other forms of communication, either verbally or through body language, hand gestures, or facial expressions. I'm interested though, do you have any hand gestures or have you seen any hand gestures in the United States that you don't understand? I'm trying to think of more that maybe you would see often and not understand. Oh, here's one. Usually that means someone's thinking, trying to come up with the answer or a solution. If you have other hand gestures or you've seen something or you have questions, I would love for you to share. Please leave a comment below. Describe the hand gesture or maybe ask, is there a hand gesture or body language for this? And we can discuss more. Thanks for watching.